Today we'll share some profiling cases related to the dark web which are a little heavy in nature. I'll share with you today how we can profile content related to child sexual assault, which is the biggest issue on the dark web and taken very seriously by society. I'll demonstrate how we can use some profiling information to investigate crimes. First, after logging into our system, click on the location where you want to do the analysis. And in that area, we'll change the radius from 10 kilometers to 100 kilometers to look at the various dark web content around this point. When it comes to dark web content, we'll use information like Tor, I2P, Freenet, and Telegram to track locations based on the data tagged in the channels that criminals use to hide certain information about themselves. I now have the relevant information, including the GPS information, and you can see that there are about 143 images collected on the dark web. We can check various types of contents in the system. Among them, I'll add one that I think is related to erotic videos containing children. The additional content is currently in this area, and this area seems very important for identifying victims or suspected criminals. So we'll start analyzing based on this information. Once you identify the location, turn off Dark Map. After turning off the dark map with the photo we identified, let's look at the dark website with this photo. On the dark website, you can see a dark website based in Europe that shares child pornography, and you can see this image coming out of that URL right now. So how much information is there on the dark web? I'll hit search again, and you can see that within the dark website, there's about 50 different types of data that we categorized into, of which are 145 information about location and 218 images containing location details. With those 218 images, various kinds of erotic content of child exploitation are uploaded from each country. These are identifiers based on the location of the real criminal or victim. So this information is helpful in tracking down the criminal activities. Now let's come back to Dark Map, where we identify countries producing contents of child exploitation based on location onto the map. You can see that there are about 218 sexual exploitation videos related to children. You can also see that gruesome photos, sexual exploitation videos, and content are being produced in various locations in Asia, such as China, the Philippines, Japan, Europe, and the US. This information is actually very important in terms of tracking down the victim or the perpetrator in criminal investigations. Furthermore, based on the information related to this kind of content, you can identify criminals' IDs, credit card information, email information, and IP addresses all together so that you can track them further based on this information. Our hope is that through our system, hopefully many law enforcement agencies will be able to help solve these very serious crimes and help us catch them.